So I've been busy doing a lot of planting now that we're in the fall, and I'm over here in my side yard where I grow my vegetables, and I don't have any irrigation in this zone, so things are very dry. I was using this ligustrum kind of as a hedge, and it really struggled this summer, and not growing nearly as fast as I expected, and I've read lots of horrible things about it, so I've started replacing them, and what I've done is, this is a type of manzanita, Arctostaphylos silvicola, and this one's the ghostly variety. It's from California in the Santa Cruz Mountains, and manzanitas are a group of shrubs, small trees here on the west coast that do very well in dry conditions in the summer. Many of them actually do better if you don't water them. If you do, you can kill them. So I had a Visita, and apparently that one's really picky because it just up and died on me when I went away. But this one's supposed to be a lot better. So this one has nice silver foliage. It will grow to about 8 feet tall, about 4 foot wide in 5 years. So kind of a fast grower. They do get those small white heather type bell-shaped flowers that the native pollinators and hummingbirds and things like that really like them, and they develop berries. So it's a great wildlife food. It'll be a good kind of windbreak a bit. They do like airflow, so you can see there's not really going to be anything around it. They are evergreen and just a really nice looking one. This one is one of the whitest manzanitas you can get, and I plan on maybe bringing in a couple more. So really great group of West Coast native plants that look fantastic in the garden and require minimal care. And because I don't have irrigation over here, this is probably the best plant. I don't know why I didn't think of this when I put in these ligustrums. Thought maybe, I don't know, I guess those were cheapo, and I thought that they would grow fast, but the manzanitas that I do have that have settled in nicely grow quite quickly for me. So this is going to be kind of a set and forget it type plant. You can kind of prune them in July just to make them bushier, to keep them in the shape that you want. Eventually, I would imagine, if I want, I can prune off the lower branches to reveal the bark. They tend to get like a red, a lot of these get like a nice red bark, but we're going to see how this does. I put 2 in. These other ligustrums, I'm probably going to bring in another type of manzanita, most likely a green one. I'm going to look for one. It's not too big. I want it maybe 6 foot high by 3 or 4 foot wide. So kind of a smaller, more like upright bush form one. So you should try these if you live on the West Coast. I don't know if people do these on the East Coast. I think it's just probably just too wet and humid. Great for the West Coast though. And it's always nice when you can have a native plant that looks good and can serve multiple functions. So for me, it's giving me screening, slowing down the wind, and providing some food for the wildlife. So for me, that's a win-win.